All right, today we're going to do a review of this Tech-MCT that I just got. It's not really a review. I haven't had the chance to actually use it. I just loaded it up this weekend, so I guess this video will just be my loadout, and I'll put a review up in a couple 6 months when I got some good use out of it, so I can give an honest opinion of it. So far, I love this thing. I think it's sweet. It's a perfect size. I'll give a comparison here. I've got the LC for a side-by-side comparison. So that's the LC. I've been running that for a year. It's pretty sweet. The Tech-MCT is, you know, not a third smaller, but it's definitely smaller, and it's quite a bit lighter. So, yeah, let's get into it. Out of there. So, you know, I won't bore you with the details of this thing. You can watch 100 other videos on YouTube about it. Let's get right into it. This pocket, I have a couple of nut setters there, some short ones. You know what they are, Mega Pros. Yeah. Cheapo set from KMS. This one I don't think I keep anything in. These pouches are, you know, these little pockets are pretty small, so you can't really put much in them. I clipped a trusty dusty Mastercraft Maximum set to the side of it. What else? This is that little keychain thing from Amazon everyone keeps buying and talking about. They're actually not bad. It'll hold your bit. You know, what else is it good for, right? I keep my right angle impact attachment, the DeWalt one, on the side. These things are fucking awesome. Love them. Keep a pen there. The Holt Forest pencil, these are sweet too. This has got quite a bit of use out of it. These are really good pencils because you can't buy a Pica where I live. So that's your next best option. They're basically the same thing. Picas are a little bit overrated, I think, and they're too big. This is a nice size, and it's got the sharpening hole in the side of it, which is pretty sweet. I keep a tape measure here, just a 16-footer. This is my Tajima one. They're pretty sweet too. It's double-sided. Got the millimeter reading on it. I just threw out my, what is it, 4th Milwaukee tape measure, magnetic tape measure. Those are garbage. I'll never buy another one of those again. Sorry, Milwaukee, I love some of your stuff. Those tape measures are shit. We got the Milwaukee pen light. Decent little pen light, it is what it is. And red Sharpie, which I almost never use. I don't know why that's in there. A couple of other Sharpies. Here's my tape, you know, basic electrician shit. Okay, here's the part that everyone cares about. Wow, look at that. Basic shit. You know, these ratcheting, these are really quite good. I think I got a set of these for 25 bucks at, what are these? Gear wrench? Yeah, so these would have been at Canadian Tire Maximum, yeah. Get your standard sizes there. Whatever, I hardly ever use these anyways, but still good to have when you need them. You get a punch tool. This is for setting 3/8 concrete smack-in inserts. These are essential. I know you can buy an actual tool to do that with, but you know, you can get a set of those for 10 bucks. Why the hell would I pay $25 for a setting tool? Savage level, lighting level. These are great from Amazon. 25 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it was. Great level. Hard aluminum. I've dropped it tons of times and it stays true. You get your Klein needle nose pliers, flat blade, skinnier flat blade, reamer insulated flat blade. This thing I'm always using in panels where I'm hitting the neutral bar because this is nice and long. So it keeps you, keeps your hand away from the bus bar, but you can still reach in and get that neutral terminated there if you're working on live, which I never do. What else? Little D3 pack. It's got a bunch of morettes in it. That's pretty handy. I don't want a bunch of loose morettes in here, so that keeps them all organized and clean. Bunch of bits in here. A little terminating screwdriver that sits in there. This Bosch extension. I think I got probably 4 of those. They're great. The Wera waste of your money screwdriver that you'll probably never use, but it's nice to have anyways. I'm going to try to use this more frequently. You know, they're pretty cool. This thing comes out. You can put it in your impact. I've, truth be told, literally never used this screwdriver since I bought it about 5 months ago. But whatever, maybe I'll use it. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I'll use it more if I throw it in my little MP2 pouch. You know, maybe I'll use it. Anyway, Knipex side cutters. These are the best side cutters you'll ever buy. Fuck the Klein ones. I never use those anymore. I've got 2 pairs of them and they're junk compared to Knipex. I will, however, use the Klein linesman pliers over the Knipex linesman pliers because those are junk. And these things I've had for a year, beat the living crap out of them. Use them as a hammer all the time. And look at how close those jaws are. Right, and the tip, same thing. I don't know, I've never, I had a couple pairs of Knipex ones. I just don't like them. Maybe I'll find a pair that I like. I've only tried a couple different types. I know they got lots. But so far, I have not been happy with them. I've returned both of them. Just got a couple of socket adapters for your impact here. I don't know what else to put in these neoprene pockets here. You got 4 of them. There's one up here. I also don't know what to put in there. It's pretty small. And of course, you got your Knipex water pumps, both the locking and the not locking, different applications. This one is $65, $70 for the pair of pliers, and this one's 35 bucks. And the only difference is this one doesn't have the button on it. So, you know, in my opinion, do you really need it? Who knows? The button's nice if you're keeping it on one side. Got the little magnetic extendo rod. I think it extends up to 2 feet. This thing has got me out of a pinch a couple times. You drop a screwdriver behind something or down a piece of PVC pipe, you're never going to get it again unless you have one of those. So, pretty handy little tool. All right. Next side. This is a thing I stole off a couple guys on YouTube. I see them doing it. American Sparky or American Electrician. I saw him doing this. This is really smart. So you put your MP2, which I love, or MP1, and put it in this pocket here since this thing's pretty well useless for anything else. You clip your pouch on it, and then you can go to town. You got everything you need on this one setup here. It's great. This, nothing in there right now. I'm sure they'll put some bits in there or some bits and bobs. Who knows, right? Who knows? This side. What do I keep in this side? You can tell this is brand new. It's super stiff. I've opened this maybe 5 times since I bought it so far. I keep the little M12 impact in there. This is my favorite impact. This thing is fucking bulletproof and it's so light and small. It's a great little impact. I wish I would have got the Surge, you know, but I didn't. So I have to wait till this thing dies, which could be 10 years, and then I'll buy the Surge, or I'll buy the Surge when it comes on sale, which is never. So that goes in there. Got my little Milwaukee torpedo level. That's in a terrible spot. That's going to get stuck in there, yeah, just like it did. I'll have to find a new spot for that, but that's a great little level. The magnets on it are very strong. A couple of rolls of tape. The new Fluke meter that I just picked up. I ran that, you know, cheapo apprentice Klein meter for the longest time, and I think it's given me some wonky readings. So I'm trying the new T6 600 out. This is not the 1000 because I don't have a need for a 1000-volt meter. It doesn't have as many features as the 1000, but you know, who cares? It's a meter. This thing's pretty sweet. I like how you can put your wire in here. You can get voltage and amperage readings from this, not sequentially. The 1000 Pro, you can do them at the same time. It'll come up, but you know, I think that's kind of a gimmick. What else? One set of these Wera Allen keys in here. I have the other set. This is Imperial. I have the metric set in a different Veto bag because I never use them. That's the only type that you'll really run into as an electrician. Maybe a couple times you'll have something else. You gotta have some Advil. You know how it is. As a tradesman. And I got these pull buddies in here. These things are awesome. If you haven't seen these, Racketeers makes these. They're called the pull buddy. You get 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch. You just slot them in your EMT conduit and you can pull wire without scoring the living shit out of it by yourself. Which, you know, if you're an electrician running your own site and you can't get guys, you know you have to fucking pull wire by yourself most of the time. You keep a little headlamp in here, you know, cheapo one from Home Depot or whatever. You know, I'm not going to buy the $80 Milwaukee one, that's a waste of money. And the 4-in-1 client termination driver, that thing's great. Love this little tool. And a pair of Wiss snips. I will never buy another pair of snips except for Wiss. They make the best snips. Fight me on it. I guarantee you that I'm right. I've tried tons of other ones. And there you go. That's the Veto Tech-MCT. That's the loadout that I've got in it. And we'll see how I like it. Cheers.